I'm going to play you some trailers of famous films, and it's your job to decide, is this science fiction or fantasy? But most importantly, think why. Why did you choose to categorize it as sci-fi or fantasy? Okay, first up, Harry Potter. Here we go.
Did you ever make anything happen? Anything you couldn't explain? You're a wizard, Harry.
I'm a what? Dear Mr. Potter, we are pleased to inform you that you have been accepted at Hogwarts School of Witchcraft and Wizardry.
In a few moments, you will pass through these doors and join your classmates.
Keep an eye on the staircases. They like to change.
Good afternoon, class. Welcome to your first flying lesson. Stick your right hand over the broom and say up. Up. Wow.
All right, that's Harry Potter. That's the story of a boy orphaned who's the son of two powerful wizards and possesses unique magical powers himself. Goes to a wizard school at Hogwarts where he makes friends, develops his own skills in wizardry, and clashes with the evil Lord Voldemort. All right, number 2, Frankenstein.
It's alive! It's alive! It's alive! It's
When this dead hand moves, the monster created by a man they called Mad is turned loose to strike terror into the hearts of men. To shock women into uncontrolled hysteria. To prey upon the innocence of children. This is the story you heard about, talked about. The spine-tingling, blood-chilling story that stuns your emotions. Frankenstein.
All right, that's Frankenstein, the story of Dr. Frankenstein creating life in a laboratory from dead corpses. Yeah. And he animates a monster which eventually destroys both him and his wife. Next up, we have Snow White and the Seven Dwarves.
It's your favorite Disney movie of all time. It's the one you've been waiting for. And now it's finally coming to home video. Walt Disney's masterpiece, Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs. It's the classic story of a beautiful princess.
Who is the fairest one of all?
Snow White.
Snow White.
The evil queen who would stop at nothing to destroy her.
Poison apple. Apple pie. Then I'll be fairest in the land.
Queen Snow White! And the Seven Dwarfs who came to the rescue.
We gotta save her!
It's the first time on video for Snow White. Sleepy, dark, bashful, happy, grumpy, dopey, and sneezy. Now you can experience all the magic, whoosh, and all the fun of the greatest animated motion picture of all time. Walt Disney's timeless classic, Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs, coming to video cassette for a very limited time.
This is the tale of a lonely princess named Snow White who lives with her vain stepmother, the Queen. And the Queen has a magic mirror that one day reveals to the Queen that Snow White is fairer than her. So the Queen, who's jealous, attempts to kill her, but Snow White escapes to the forest. There, she befriends 7 dwarves who she meets at their forest cottage. The Queen pursues her, uses a potion to disguise herself as an old hag, and she creates a poisoned apple, and she casts a sleeping death curse on it. She tricks Snow White into eating that apple, so she falls victim to its spell. But then the prince who fell in love with her, he gives her a kiss, which breaks the spell, and they go off to his castle and live happily ever after. Next up, we have The Wizard of Oz.
Many, many miles east of nowhere lies the amazing land of Oz, a magnificent empire created in the mind of a man who wrote a great book about it. Like wildfire in the wheat field, the fabulous tale of the Wizard of Oz spread from town to city to nation to the entire world. Although the Wizard of Oz has captivated the children of 4 generations and fired the imaginations of those youthful adults who have never grown old, although 10 million copies of the book have reached eager hands and eager hearts, no one has dared the towering task of giving life and reality to the land of Oz and its people. Every delightful character of L. Frank Baum's classic is now reborn. Every glorious adventure has been recaptured and painted with a rainbow. The celebration in Munchkinland, the flying monkeys, the rescue of Dorothy, the castle of the witch, the palace of Oz, and Dorothy's strange journey to the Emerald City to find the wonderful Wizard of Oz himself.
We're off to see the wizard, the wonderful Wizard of Oz. We hear he is the Wizard of Wiz, if ever a wiz there was. If ever a wiz there was, the Wizard of Oz is one because of the wonderful things he does.
That's the story of The Wizard of Oz, where a tornado transports Dorothy and her dog Toto to the magical land of Oz. To get back home, she has to follow the yellow brick road leading her towards the Emerald City to meet the Wizard of Oz. Needs his help to get back home. Along the way, she gets to meet the Scarecrow, who needs a brain, a Tin Man who's in search of a heart, and a cowardly lion who's missing courage. And she battles the Wicked Witch of the West. Next, Star Trek.
Star Trek. The next generation is beaming aboard the airwaves. All the wonder, the excitement, the drama of Gene Roddenberry's original space odyssey.
Welcome to the Enterprise.
With all new adventures from the 24th century. With an all-new Enterprise.
This is nothing like any vessel I've seen before.
And an all-new crew. Starfleet veteran Captain Picard, Commander Riker, Executive Officer, Chief Medical Officer Crusher, and her brilliant son, Wesley, Lieutenant Commander Data, an android. The telepathic Troy, Security Officer Yar, Geordi, a man with unique vision, and Klingon Officer Worf.
Shields and deflectors up, sir.
Go to yellow alert.
Their continuing mission to boldly go where no one has gone before.
Let's see what's out there.
Don't miss the all-new television adventures of Star Trek, The Next Generation.
Star Trek follows the adventures of the USS Enterprise, a powerful interstellar spacecraft dispatched by the Earth-based Starfleet Command. Its crew's mission? To explore strange new worlds, seek out new life and civilization, and to boldly go where no one has gone before. Last one, Lord of the Rings.
Legend tells of a ring created by an ancient evil that gave its wearer the power to enslave the world, believed lost for centuries. It has now been found. Is it secret? Is it safe? This is the One Ring, forged by the Dark Lord Sauron. Sauron needs only this ring
times I was sick of darkness. Seeking it all, his thought is bent on it.
No one knows it's here, do they? Do they, Gandalf?
The weapon of the enemy is a gift. Let us use it against him. You cannot wield it. None of us can. The ring must be destroyed. It was made in the fires of Mount Doom. Only there can it be unmade.
I know what I must do, but I'm afraid to do it.
One does not simply walk into mortal.
There is no other way.
Lord of the Rings, it's a story about the future of civilization resting in the fate of one ring. It's been lost for centuries. Powerful forces seek it to rule the world, but fate has placed the ring in the hands of a young hobbit. As ring bearer, he goes on a quest to Mount Doom to destroy the ring from where it was forged, and along the way encounters dwarfs, elves, and goblins on his quest. I actually have one last video. This one is Jurassic Park.
There it is. Welcome to Jurassic Park.
We've made living biological attractions so astounding that they'll capture the imagination of the entire planet.
The most phenomenal discovery of our time. How'd you do this? Becomes the greatest adventure of all time.
Can I touch it?
Sure. Universal Pictures presents
Hold on to your butts.
a Steven Spielberg film.
This is a feeling all over the park.
Yeah, that's nice. Gotta go. An adventure.
I can't get Jurassic Park back online.
65 million years in the making. Jurassic Park.
Jurassic Park is a story about a team of select paleontologists chosen to tour an island theme park populated by dinosaurs created from preserved prehistoric DNA. What could possibly go wrong? The park's creator and billionaire assures everyone the facility is perfectly safe, but the visitors find out pretty quickly that's not the case.